Welcome, this is Scott from My Life's Reward. In this video we're actually starting the Rose City loop. This is the start of that loop and we're going to drive clockwise. And in this video we're going to complete the entire loop. So the video is just a little bit longer than I would have liked it, but it is what it is. We have a few elevation changes here in the first section going clockwise, and then it's relatively flat for the remainder of the loop until we get towards the end on the roads, and then there's some elevation changes there, but nothing too exciting. We continue to have dry weather on this part of the ride with some sunshine. It still was some cool temperatures, but the trail conditions were dry and it was pleasant. With that, please come along for the ride and enjoy.
Well, I think it's going to be a little farther than that. I think we're going to be closer to 30, maybe even 35. But we'll see what happens. I have no idea what the size of the loop is. I've been trying to tell you that. I haven't. It is a small loop. Okay, but small in comparison to a giant is still big. Hey, look at this. Watch out for that. Watch out for that stick there. Jesus. Hey, this is nice. Got some hills here, boys and girls. Rose City. I'm liking it. Might be a new one on the top 10 list. Well, you know, we probably just messed up. Probably should have went behind those dirt bikes. Because I'd rather have a quad coming up on me slower than a dirt bike coming up fast. Yeah. Hey, we've got a stop sign right here. Guess it's giving you a heads up. What's that? Yeah. Sure did. 7 minutes a mile. Remember Crapo Creek? I remember Crapo Creek. It was so dusty. We at the end of Drummond Island Jim went home and we went to Crapo Creek. Remember how dusty that was? Yeah. That was crazy. I know, I get it. But I was even getting dusted out being the leader. Man, it sure was dry. So you know that, you know how you take those pads out on the sides and then the top of the helmet? So for some reason I thought that the styrofoam part, and I didn't know the styrofoam part was part of the pad. So I started taking that out, okay? And then the next thing you know, snap! I did that last night. So I'm like, well, that's not good. So that's when I put the Gorilla Glue on there, and that's why it did what it did. I mean, it was easily fixable. You'll never know. You never know it did that. It was just a little small part, just a little small section. What does that mean? What does that mean? Look at both sides? Okay. You're saying I messed it up? Because it's looser on the one side than the other? No, it's all, I put the knife in there, it's loose now. It's just where the glue is on the styrofoam, it's still attached real nice, so. Alright, Use your words, Kyle. Use your words. You don't need to show me. You just need to explain it to me. Okay. I don't understand, Kyle. Listen, Gina and I are going to gang up on you if you're not careful. You already are, man. Gina and I are going to gang up on you if you're not careful. I will ask all kinds of questions. Because you're not using your words. Oh, really? What? We got some whoop-de-whoops in here. Well, we're still on the northerly bound part of the loop, so it's a little bigger than I thought it was. Oh, yeah, no, we're not on the loop yet. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm serious. I'm just kidding. We're in the loop. This is the loop. This is the Rose City loop. I'm saying that I thought we would be on the top part of the loop by now, but we're not. No, just the top part. We're going to be starting to go to the east. You can't take me anywhere, can you? What does that mean? Why? I don't understand. No, I don't understand. Oh, I see. Yeah, no. No, that's not okay. I think we should do just the opposite if you don't want to hear me. You take your quad and go. Oh, yeah. I suppose this isn't here, huh? Now, one of these days we're going to make it to the loop, I'll swear. see through the woods now? Yeah, not in this area though. Yeah, in some spots it's better. Yes, you're right. You're right. Wait until you have kids, Kyle. Just wait until you have kids, man. They're gonna be like, hey, what is this all about? Must be right for us. That must go into the next set of trails. No. Oh, that's a crossover. We gotta go straight. Those kids are gonna be like, you're gonna be trying to explain something to them, they're gonna interrupt you, and you're gonna be like, you didn't let me finish. And and then they're gonna try to talk to you, and they're gonna say the same thing. Dad, let me finish. Okay, we've got a biker here. He got nobody behind him. He was going fast. Yeah. McGregor Road. McGregor Road. All right, we got a couple of guys out in a truck over there. Don't know what's going on with that. They look guilty. They look guilty. Oh, that's fine. I just wondered if they had a buddy out here with a gun somewhere, you know. I worry about those kind of things. That's all. Like there could be grouse hunting or something like that. I think that's what we're seeing right now. Yeah, I know. So it's okay. We're far enough away from it. Doesn't matter now. Have you heard anything on the demonstrations? Are there any demonstrations going on right now? Well, that's how bad stuff starts, well, you know. Well, when people start rioting, like they start demonstrating and then it turns into riots, there's lawlessness going on. That's when you have to worry about, you know, the next level, whatever, you know. I heard that there were people demonstrating, or I even heard the word riot. Did you see her post? She just did it like recently? Why did she do it? What was her reason? Yep. So who didn't? In the family, who didn't? In the family, who didn't? I can't say it right now because I don't want to say it on audio. But who didn't in the family? No, who didn't? Who didn't Who didn't in the family? You said pretty much everybody in the family did this. Who didn't? Yeah, okay, that's one. I knew that one. Yeah, okay. Huh. Well, maybe by then everything will calm down a little bit, you know. Yeah. Pretty in here. Fuck. Ooh, that's water right there. Thought I was seeing an illusion there. All right, here's the start of the loop right here. You're not buying into that, huh? No, this is CCCC. 60% battery. So anyway, we're at the top of the loop, and it looks like we go just a really short, like half a mile, maybe a third of a mile, and it starts cutting back to the south, okay? So I would say maybe I would say maybe in about an eighth of a mile or so, we'll be halfway done the loop. And we're at 11.5 miles, so 6.5 and 6.5 is 13, 11.5 is 2, so it's 22. So the loop is 23 minus 6.5. So it'd be about 17 miles. The loop is about 17 miles, probably maybe 18. Things are a little bit more jagged of the east, or they're a little bit, I don't know, might be, looks a little longer. What was that? Oh, what happened? You were... Oh, fell asleep, did you? Yep. You got anybody coming? Okay. Thank you. You know, we're not on the trail. Where the hell's this freaking trail at? What's up here? We should go up here and look real quick. This looks fun up here. Looks like one heck of a view. Wow. More trees. Okay, nothing to see up here. It looked fun. All right, here we go. This looked a little. I don't see any side markers anyway. These guys are blocking the trail. I can't get through. Go across here. This area has been treated. This area has been treated. Looks pretty old though. I guess that's what confused me, you know. I didn't actually see the trail there. Holy cow. Somebody doesn't like that, do they? Somebody doesn't like that. All right. Do you stand most of the time? 50. Getting your steps in, are you? Oh, having a ball back here. I do sometimes. Oh boy. You want me to pass you? Hey, what's this? I was up there just a few minutes ago. I was looking at all this down here. No, there was no way to get down here, man. It was crazy. Like I was looking at the tops of trees. What's for dinner tonight? In West Branch, there's a G's Pizza. It's a lot different restaurant. It's quite nice. So there's that, or we can go to. There's a Mexican place there too, which I'm not really sure about. Pizza. Or there's Red Lobster, or there's, yep. Oh no. You're gonna, Bernios, okay, go ahead. Yeah. What? Oh, that's the 4 squares? 4 corners, I mean. Oh, what is it? Yeah. And that's your new favorite. So why you just get a grinder? No, at Mancino's. I know, but if it tastes just like the club at Mancino's, just go to Mancino's. Holy cow! Oh, I see. All right, we got a little bit of road to go on here. Hey, look at that. We got a grouse. 2 of them. 2 grouse. 2 grouse. 2 grouse. 1. Where'd this other one go? Here he's right there. Nice. It's nice to see a couple of grouse. Fool birds. It's amazing. Hawk up in that tree right there. See it? Oh, there it goes. Is that a hawk or an eagle? I can't see in the sun. Oh, look at that. What is that? Not a, I don't even know if that's a hawk. Oh, there's another one right there. Those must be, they must be mates. What is that? I think they're hawks. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of water around here. Yeah. smell a skunk. I smell a skunk. No, I didn't. Alright, what do we got here? What is this all about? Alright, so if we keep going straight, we can go on the cut across. If we go left, which is on the right, so I go left, this is where we continue the loop. I think he said there's people over there. When I asked if you wanted to go, you went, like that. So that's why I thought, well, you didn't want to do this. Let's not do it then. It's all right. It's all good, man. It's all good. Do you ever not see stuff like that? Yeah. That log go across the road. Do you ever not see stuff like that? Like, do you miss it? Like, you just think it's part of the road? Oh, I'm just wondering. I guess I'm asking because do you want me to give you a heads up if I see a log across the road? Do you want me to give you a heads up if there's a log across the road? Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, supposedly we're going to start getting into some really hilly stuff. When I said I was looking at the topo maps, this area, like as we close the loop, this area was especially, hilly. That's the only thing keeping us warm. Don't hit a tree. Don't do that. Well, we'll just change directions here in a minute. Yeah, baby. Does that look fun? Does that look fun? What does that even mean? Alright, I won't do it then. Well, I think we're quite a ways away from that, aren't we? Wow, that's some stuff. Yikes. Go ahead, I want to watch you. I want to watch you do it. Hold on, I want to get on video. Go. Nice. Easy peasy. All right, now we don't want to do this left. So that's left. So to do that, we go right, we go left. So is this what we do right here? Okay, so that's right. Okay, so this is left. We're going south, so that's left. So we would go right to go on that, but we don't want to go on that. We want to go on this. Amazing. Yes, I am. Well, I feel like I'm getting really good at it, like, it just becomes, like when you do it enough times, it just becomes habit type of thing. And I feel like I've got especially with this latest discovery that you told me about a long time ago when I just never did it. And that was turning off the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth. And not worrying about the Quick app, Things have been so much smoother that way, And the battery lasts so much longer. The only reason why I never did it is I just didn't know if the camera was in frame, Okay. Huh. Looks like this side's just nothing but roads back. We're going to be closing the loop pretty quick. I didn't like the DPS on this at first, but I like it a lot now. It's just because when I drove the Polaris again, I understand now. I understand the difference, and I think Jim said it best. It's like being on rails, Yeah, maybe. Right. Oh, jeez. Well, so much for hills over here. I thought this was going to be really hilly in here, but yeah. That other side was it's a lot better. Oh, hey, we got two of them coming here. Thank you. Thanks. Okay? Oh, hey, we should go to Wagon Wheel Hill. I don't think they are allowed to do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think they can put stop signs up though. Not on public roads. This is a public road. Yeah. They can petition to have one put up, but I don't think they can put one up. Yeah, okay. Wagon wheel, private property.
Well, my expectations were higher going into this ride since we had never done it before. I was hoping for a lot more elevation changes on the 50-inch trail portions. Not so much on these open roads. That's not as exciting. There were some on the lead-in, and there were some early on the clockwise part of the trail when we first started it. But after that, it kind of fizzled out. So we've done the Rose City Loop. We know what it looks like now. I'm not sure it's a repeat, but I suppose any day on the trail where you have dry conditions like this and some sunshine and the beautiful colors is better than working. But you know, I think there are other better places to ride in Michigan than this. Plus, when we did the walk across Michigan, this part of Michigan had a lot of ticks. You don't have to worry about it so much when you're on a quad, unless you get off and you start walking around in the foliage. But we did see a lot of ticks in this part of Michigan. Rose City, mile over to Grayling is heavy in that way, so got to be careful with that. But I'm glad you came along for the ride, and we did complete the loop. And now the next part will show us returning back to the trailhead. It does make for a different ride when you come the opposite direction, and we made short work out of it. We were very efficient in our riding going back because it was starting to get dark. So with that, I want to thank you for stopping by the channel and checking this video out. And until next week, take care.
And that closes the loop. That's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, that's where we started, right? All right, so we're at 18 miles. So you subtract off 6.5. So that's 12. It's 11.5 mile loop, okay? 11.5. That little error there that I made, maybe it's closer to 11 miles. About 11 mile loop.